to undermine my realm. Speaking of undermining the realms of others, I've got a this or that queued up, even though it's not Night Watch.
Oh, is this if this is the one I'm thinking of, I'm really excited about it.
Yes.
Also, that picture is in front of you.
Please, what's a this or that?
This or that.
Oh yeah, we should explain this to Jacob for sure.
So I'm gonna give you.
And anybody new.
I'm gonna give you.
Yes.
A thing.
Okay.
And then you're gonna tell me if that thing is an Earthbound enemy, or a Billboard year-end Hot 100 single of the year, 1960. So is this very old music, or an enemy in Earthbound, a very old video game?
Which I am a huge fan of, so I'm excited for this one.
So Andrew's got some skin in this game.
Well, and I haven't played it recently either, so I'm like, I don't know that my knowledge is that good, but I'm very excited about it.
All right, our first question: Beatnik Fly. Is that an Earthbound enemy, or a Billboard single of the year from 1960?
Single of the year.
Single of the year.
Single of the year, says Jacob.
I'm gonna say single of the year as well. Actually, I don't think that's a thing.
All right, that is in fact an instrumental cover of the 1940 song "Blue Tail Fly."
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, it's Sandstorm.
Oh,
Do 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 do.
I look good in salmon.
That song hit number 90 on the year end. All right.
Yes.
Can you sign this for me?
Number 2.
Do you need one of us to?
I'm not signing nothing without reading it. I'm a freelancer.
Do you need a driver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm gonna read a contract.
It's not a contract, it's just a declaration you're making under penalty of perjury.
Dan Wu, lawyer.
Thank you.
This is amazing.
Welcome to Desert Bus.
These are just the electoral forms. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Would you like me to make you some?
Yes, let's make this a legally binding position with responsibilities and fines if you don't do them. Dan's like, I don't want to draw this contract.
I'm doing this in my head. I'm just like,
I think this is a bit of a short thing. It's a bit of a callback.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going on the this or that.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
need to give Jacob some time to read.
Number 2, Boogie Tent.
Yep. This is above board.
Is Boogie Tent an Earthbound enemy or a hot single from the 1960s?
Boogie Tent is no, I shouldn't answer first, but I know what my answer is.
I'm leaning towards Earthbound enemy.
Carrie is leaning towards Earthbound enemy.
Yeah.
Earthbound.
Earthbound,
Yeah.
says Jacob. Andrew, the expert.
Earthbound Enemy, I want to say in 4 side.
Yes, sir.
This
Wait,
is.
wait. I need to witness your signature, Chief. You're a lawyer. You don't get to walk away without me seeing that.
The
Thank
Boogie
you.
Tent is in fact a boss in Earthbound that is found
Yes.
in the town of Threed.
Oh, it was in 3, right?
I can tag back in if you like.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Our next question.
Oh, no. We're
Yeah,
fine. Everything's
good.
fine.
Yeah.
Everything's
Great.
fine. Nothing is bust.
You're doing an amazing job.
Sorry. Almost had a moment.
You're great.
Excellent.
You're doing perfect.
That's an orange one.
Trust me, as someone who has crashed, I can tell when you're not crashing and you are not crashing.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
I saw the look.
Well done.
All right, we'll let Jacob get settled again, and
Oh,
then
I'm
we'll
good.
pick his brain.
Yes.
Jacob,
Sorry.
French Kiss of Death. Is the French Kiss of Death an Earthbound enemy, or something your parents would have listened to while they were in their youth?
I'm gonna go top Billboard.
Top Billboard.
Yeah, I'm going Billboard.
What was the name again?
The French Kiss of Death.
Billboard.
Billboard. That is in fact an Earthbound enemy that's found in Magicant.
What?
Ah.
All
Nerds.
right.
Dang.
Next up, Handyman. Is Handyman an enemy or a hot single in your area?
I mean, I know which one I want it to be.
All right,
I'm going with Earthbound enemy.
Earthbound enemy. Joe's taking the hot single, says Sassy ISO.
I'm going single.
All right,
Yeah.
Handyman. Oh, sorry, Andrew.
I'm just always going to try and answer last, if that's okay.
Okay, please. Oh, go ahead.
Did you have an answer?
Single.
Earthbound Enemy.
Handyman is a song that was written by Jimmy Jones and Otis Blackwell.
Dang it.
And it was,
I'm thinking of Painter Man.
Oh no.
Yep.
oh no, not quite of the Handyman hot single that maybe perhaps goes in it's the type of video we can't talk about at Desert Bus. Loaded Dice. Is Loaded Dice a single or an enemy from Earthbound?
Earthbound Enemy.
Earthbound enemy.
Earthbound.
Oh, people seem very keen. People are snapping this one off. That's a confident vote.
Single.
Single, says
Earthbound.
Carrie. Earthbound.
I'm wrong.
The Loaded Dice is another enemy found in Magicant.
Yep.
There it is.
That one I remember.
Ah. All right, how about, let's skip number 6.
Okay.
And go to number 7, Running Bear.
Single.
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 Single. Everybody's agreed on single. And in fact, you have all agreed correctly.
Yeah.
It is a song written by Giles Perry Richardson and hit number 1 in January of 1960 and was number 4 on the year end. So how do we not all remember that classic bop Running Bear?
I know a lot of songs
I'm gonna-
about bears, but not that
I'm
one.
going to chalk that one up to the endless march of time.
Yes. Speaking of the endless march of time, does it leave you a shattered man because that's an Earthbound enemy or a single? Shattered Man. Is Shattered Man Earthbound enemy or hit song from a bygone era?
Earthbound.
Earthbound, says Jacob. Earthbound, says Sonia.
Earthbound.
I didn't.
Sure.
Earthbound
I'll go with
Carrie.
the wisdom of the crowd.
I'm going to say single.
Single. On the second floor of the Summers Museum, you can find this Earthbound enemy.
Yeah.
Interestingly, there is a glitch that involves avoiding the fight with one of these, and then going back to the room after defeating the final boss, you can still find the enemy there, even though all the other enemies in the world are no longer around. And finally,
This just tells me I need to replay Earthbound.
what about Urban Zombie? Is Urban Zombie a fresh hot jam from the time of, I don't know, what happened in the 60s? Or an Earthbound foe?
I'm going Earthbound on that.
Earthbound, says Carrie, confidently.
I'm gonna bust out my toast and say that it's a jam.
It's a jam, it's a hot jam. The Urban Zombie.
I'm having trouble with this one. Jams.
Jam.
Earthbound Enemy.
Earthbound enemy. We've split 50-50. And those of you who said that you want to do the, no, I'm not gonna, this is a belabored metaphor. I'm just gonna say it's an Earthbound enemy. It's found in the tunnel to Grapefruit Falls.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure zombies weren't a big thing until Night of the Living Dead, which was in the 70s.
Oh, the
Was it?
60s?
Maybe it was this.
Oh,
But
that's
these are
really
digital
good.
singles
Yeah.
from the year 1960,
Yeah,
so it might
I was
be
pretty
predate
sure.
Dawn of the Dead.
I was pretty sure.
Cool.
Excellent. So that was Earthbound Enemy or Hot Single from days past.
Nice.
I think we actually trended very positively on that. We know our
Yeah, I think we
Earthbound.
did
I'm
real
very
good.
impressed.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody was getting that based on their musical knowledge. No.
I didn't recognize any of the singles. It was more so Earthbound Enemy or not Earthbound Enemy in my mind.
Yeah.
That was real good.